Welcome, all you +2 comedy modifiers, back to Blueprints. We join back with my live stream already in progress.
Welcome back, Blackridge. What is happening here? The timeout setting controls how long a computer terminal stays connected to the network without disconnecting from the server. The default setting is immediate. Requires a new connection each time the user attempts to log into a network. Oh. I'm going to set this to 1 week just to try it. So I guess I won't have to log in every time, which is awesome. So there's hidden mail on all the computers? Inbound, outbound connections and electronic mail communications outside the local network have been temporarily disabled. So now I can check the email on all the computers. Okay. Lots of interesting things are happening right now. Can I see anything else here? Admin logs. Oh my God. Okay, so, all right, so much for doing the classroom run. We're just going to hang out here. This was going to just be a throwaway day, and look at us now. Look at us, look at us, look at us. The last cables, okay, I don't know if the dates are important. All right. The last cables have finally been laid, and the office terminal has been connected to the central network. Given the ever-changing nature of the rooms of the estate, we choose to install the server outside the house to maintain a connection stability at all times. A small cavern off the eastern drive was selected for the... Okay. All right, January 26th. All remaining computer terminals on the estate are now connected to the network mainframe and will now begin testing remote access capability between them. I've also asked the Baron to come up with a name for the network. After some deliberation, our network has been named Blackbridge, a somewhat ominous name for the project given the legend from which the term derives, though very fitting considering we choose the actual cave to house the mainframe. So this is the cave. I only hope that our servers do not suffer that same fate that befell those in the story. I gotta read the story again. I gotta read that story again because now I know that. Our regular maintenance reports fixed a connection error that was happening between the office and the security terminal. We have also added electronic mail capability for each terminal that can be accessed via the network. Ooh, stuff gets deleted. Interesting. Something... Okay, let's write down these dates. So on 3/2/87 and 3/3/87 deleted. Sorry. When I was looking at my notes, I wrote down that handwritten red code. Save code is D8. That could be a chess space. And there's a chessboard in the study that has a safe. put a chess note next to that. Chess. All right. Recording capabilities for all the cameras on the estate have been disabled. Additionally, sorry for shaking the camera. Additionally, the existing video playback function of the security terminal has been removed. All right, so 4th, 6th, 7th, 9th. Oh, they just keep getting deleted. So it's deleted through the 12th. And then, all right, that's very interesting. So there's lots of deleted stuff. This is January, March through March 14th, and then more deleted stuff in July. Interesting. As requested yesterday, new admin key created, though the request name doesn't quite fit with our typical length formatting. That's Bo Lee. That's going to be Bo Lee. That's going to be Bo Lee. Oh, victory sip. Ah, man. So my mood is so different now. Effective immediately. All electronic mail capabilities been restricted and now can only be accessed via the office terminal. All other terminal inboxes have been archived and can only be restored at the admin control. Temporary access to the mainframe in Blackbridge Grotto has been restored to perform routine maintenance. Temporary access to the mainframe Blackbridge has been restored. Okay. So at some point, they sealed this off, and now they're just going once a year. January 20th, 89. January 4th, 90. Updated access privileges for the following accounts type. Admin, full access to all features. Personal access, access to username database. Archives access, full access plus access to archives, admin logs, and deleted database entries. RTA is down while we work on a solution to report terminal connection failures. RTA is working again, so it goes down for a few days in November of 92. Terminal connections tested and confirmed functional to make future testing easier. Added ability to access online terminals through the RTA when Blackbridge is open. RTA is working again. Terminal connections tested and confirmed functional to make future testing easier. Added the ability to access offline terminals through the RTA. And Blackbridge is open. Oh, okay, yeah. That's what I do every day when I get the lab and then I go to security. Per request, one temporary admin key has been added to the network. Rolf H. Yes, that's Harley. Got it. And then it was deactivated. So he held it for like a little less than a month. One new admin key has been added. Tom Key, that's Kim. Welcome to the team. Added new data management feature to Blackbridge admin control. Updated user database. Changing the guard in preparation for Simon's arrival. Yeah, November 6th. Inbound and outbound messages as well of off-site connections for the outside. The estate have been disabled per the instructions of the Baron himself. Import trophy data. Utilizing the Blackbridge system, you can import trophy data from other save files into current I was told that I had to do other save files to do the, like, get to room 46 in a day and do, like, dare mode and stuff like that. Didn't know I also had to do this. There's a convenient way to collect trophies in one file that might be impossible to get in a single profile. All right. Duplicate save data, clear save data, create backup, restore from backup. Okay. L. Alright, that's the thing I needed to see. I go past it? What happened? E. E. B. Nothing. This is what we got from New Clue. Come on, baby. Boosh! I did all this. I don't need to do this again. Okay. Is this going to show me all of them? What's going to happen here? Main terminal on site. Yeah, I've also asked the Baron to come up with a name for the network. Blackridge. These start getting deleted 3/2/87. Oh. Now new stuff is showing up. There are 3 admin keys that have been added to the network's user base. All right. So let me just add these to my admin list. So we got Bo Lee, so that's Leeb, and then we have HOUNU. Is there an Umberto running around? I'm gonna get close to the screen. And then we have PROVC, CPROV, and UHound. I don't think we've met anybody with those. CPROV, UHound. Admin log view is restricted to the following admin keys. Are those all? Those might all be from New Clue. Because I thought I wrote down those names from New Clue. No, Dick Scott. Alright, let's keep moving. Let's keep moving here. Next. Proxy. Lee. We are planning something later this year, and we need to make sure communication on here is not being archived. Are there additional steps we can take to ensure privacy? This is 87. All right, so this is before the deleted stuff. So I'm guessing this conversation between C and Bo, or Prov and Lee, as we'll say. This happens, and then what's his name? Randolph is going to also mention something about it, and they're going to get deleted. So I think that's what's happening here. Already taken care of. We are now bypassing message archiving. Randolph shouldn't notice anything out of the ordinary. Prof. Good. No one else on the estates knows we're here, other than Mary, of course, who saw Lee on Tuesday. But Hound has a plan to take care of her. Take care of her? Are we killing her? If it must be done, it must be done. Just see to it that the body is not discovered. Oh, the twists and turns. The last thing we need is for the Red Guard to be snooping around here. She won't be found, rest assured. See, I always assumed she went into hiding because she was a jewel thief. But now it turns out that Bo Lee and Umberto Hound were planning to kill her. She won't be found, rest assured. Let's disperse for now. I'll meet you all at the safe house in Reddington in 4 days. Then once the inquiry is over, we will proceed with our plans for the museum. Was she not part of the team? I thought she was part of the team. Resuming operations. Welcome back, Lee. I've been camping out of the old schoolhouse for the past month, waiting for your returns. It's spacious, quiet, and should prove to be an effective base of operations outside the purview of the staff and the Baron. So there's something more to the schoolhouse? We should have an opening of the first day of September. Do you remember? Can we be ready by then? I don't see why not. Negotiations for transports are in the final stages. If all goes well, we can have an air message to Nuance secure for that date. I think Moore is planning a scheduled maintenance soon. So we should likely wrap things up here. I'd say it's time to scrub these logs. They might fall under some security some scrutiny in the near future. Deleted from the user base. Temporary access to the mainframe and Grotto is restored to perform maintenance. All right. Very, very interesting. All right. Interesting. So will I see different things if I do Tom K? O-M-K. So this is Kim's. That's still the same. Interesting. admin key created. I don't... Because I thought that meant that he created the bow. Alright. So if I come in here and I do one of the deleted ones, let's do with Rev D. Let's see what Denny's up to. Been deactivated. Okay. So what about this Hound U? Did I not get it? Or maybe it's a V? Maybe that's the problem? Maybe it's a Victor? I went right past it. Right past the letters I want. So what about this Prob C then? But only Bo Leave works. So I think this is meant to imply that they existed and then they were destroyed. And then when it says like putting in a new admin key, that is Mary or possibly the Byron putting that in for me to find because they knew about it. Maybe. I don't know. So this is where the cave-in took place. So what does that mean for this area? I gotta read the Black Ridge story again. Or watch my episode about it, at least. Pardon me. But there's a whole thing about sitting on the bridge or the treehouse or whatever and watching them come in. I'm trying to think where they saw the soul. What is that? see those things? What are these? Alright, so now I can officially start doing dare room runs or cursed runs. I'd love to stop being cursed.
And that's going to do it for this edition of Blueprints. Will I find my way to room 46? Well, the best way to find out is to subscribe right here to Plus 2 Comedy Gaming, so you'll get a notification next time I dive deep into the mansion. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Boop!